I don't know what that meant.
You never heard that song?
No, I never heard that song.
Good grief.
Never heard that song.
That's just wrong.
Hi, Shannon and Beverly. Strong enough
Oh,
to
is
be
we
in.
live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh.
Hi, Gil, Camp Patton, Linda Chandler. Hey, Dawn, all the things.
Hello,
Lakers.
everybody.
Brenda Duncan is driving, listening while I drive. Whoop, I think I missed somebody. I can't see for this thing. Let me get rid of this thing. There we go. All right. It is 88 degrees in the shade right now. Yeah, it's been really hot here.
Yeah.
Mary Beth Smith, hello. Cynthia, Appalachian Mercantile. I said Mary Beth Smith. Okay, let's get down here. Christy Betts, hello. Gina,
Deal.
hello everyone. Remember to hit that thumbs up on the way in. Thank you, Gina. Okay. Sheila Scott, hello. All right. And Nancy, our treasured home, hello. Meredith 4 Mile Creek Farm, hello. Got milk put up just in time. Hi, Joe. Okay. Let's see. All right. I think I got everybody.
You got everybody.
Yeah, I think so. I think we got everybody. You didn't help none.
No. I'm tired, though.
I sent out members' newsletters today. So all the members should be getting a newsletter anytime. And
Josh.
Hey, Josh, Skinner Farms.
I help.
Farmer and Adele Acres, hello. Stephen Scott, hello. Okay. Did I get everybody? Yeah,
I think you did.
I think we got everybody. Hello, everybody. So, yeah, sent out newsletters today. And we just have had the worst heat. It's been awful. I know most everybody else has too. It has been really hot and humid here.
Bub, why you got to be talking about tacos?
Hi,
I was going to say hi to you, but man, now you make me want tacos.
We got just enough rain to knock down the dust. Yeah,
That's
we didn't get a whole lot.
Here.
We got, but we had.
It was a good.
It was a good downpour for about 15 minutes, yeah. So it helped a lot. But we needed a soaking,
most of it
and it wasn't a soaking.
Yeah, I think most of it just run off.
But it rained hard for about 15 minutes, and then it rained slower, lesser for lighter for another 10 minutes maybe, and then that was it. And but it helped, and I was thankful for it because I was like, I didn't have to water this morning. I didn't have to go out there. Before I got out there, he marcoed me and said, I don't know if you've looked at the radar, but it's fixing to rain. You don't have to go water. I was like, oh, thank you, Lord.
It was fixing to hammer us hard, but right before it got across the river coming down, it started kind of breaking up some. And
Gina said, no rain here this morning. I was so disappointed. 6 was calling a good storm. Nothing here. He was over across the river
in
Mound City, Illinois, which is right across the river from us, and it stormed over there.
Oh, it
stormed around Crittenden County.
I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of rain with it, but
having amazing weather tomorrow. Going to work on some serious weeding. Yeah,
doing some major howling over there.
We're supposed to have a really nice weekend. It's supposed to be cooler this weekend and be nice, but then it's going to heat back up next week and be worse than it was this week. Yeah, so that'll be great. It rained 2 hours here. Bub got 2 hours of rain. That's awesome. Let's see. Crane.
Bub, it's always raining on top of your
Where's
head.
Crane? I don't know where Crane is, Linda. Crane got 1.6. I don't know where Crane is. Most
I
of the
ain't never
rain
even
went
heard of
south
crane.
of us, but it was enough to
Not
scare
unless
the
that's
dog.
whereabouts she actually lives at.
No, I don't think so.
I know the
Unless
area
it's just a
whereabouts
little
she lives at.
community. Yeah, I do too. But it might just be a little community.
Kind of
there
like
that
Possum
I haven't
Trot
heard of. Yeah,
or Monkey's Eyebrow.
yeah. Heat wave next week. Yep, us too. We've had a heat wave, but next week's going to be even worse.
Yeah.
It was 98, but later on it dropped to 93 in North Carolina. Hey, Mr. Willie. Between Fredonia and Marion. Okay, just a little community there.
Hey, Holly.
Next Wednesday, we're forecast 94. Nashville's supposed to be 104. Yeah, actual temps. Yeah, that's here. I think it's going to be like 100 and 102. I don't remember if it was higher than 102 though, but next week I saw 102 actual temp. Yeah.
I think one day
There's
might
Higgs
have
Rock
been
Farm.
103.
Holland and Lily, we're going to see them tomorrow. I can't wait. It's been a while since we've got to go see them. We're going to go tomorrow, and me and Miss Lily's going to go to the Amish stores.
And luckily, this weekend was a option if I had to work or not. It was optional to all the drivers.
They're starting to do wheat.
Starting to. We're in the middle of it.
Wheat,
But the thing is, what little bit of rain that we did have, it did knock them out of cutting today, so we still got plenty of room and out there for them to put in the bin, so it was optional.
Double D chicks and stuff. I sent her some of those giant sunflower seeds we had.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's good. You ought to have some big ones, because every year I plant them, and
I'm glad you showed up, Mr. Willie. We would be disappointed if you didn't. 27th through the 30th is supposed to be up in the
plant them every year and just harvest the seeds off of them and replant them, and they just keep on doing good. So, oh, you got mail or something.
No. Oh. I'm gonna turn my ringer off, but
turn it off.
I did.
But Mr. Willie, I want you to come in here and give.
Idaho is not supposed to be this hot. Yeah, well, I think it's hot everywhere. Yeah, it's been a kind of a heat wave and no rain.
It has been.
I was so glad to get that rain this morning, but we're supposed to get maybe some more next Wednesday. So I'm still going to have to water every day, but I didn't have to water this morning.
Yeah.
My granddaughter is coming tomorrow to help me put up some hay. Her mom is going to help me make cheese. That's awesome. Awesome.
Is it square bales of hay? I hope not. I hate them things.
I think this heat's done fried my brain.
I know it has mine.
Yeah. Well, and then worse on top of the heat is we've got deer flies and horse flies running around out here.
Oh gosh, the deer flies
are driving me nuts.
Horrible right now.
They just hit you in the head, try to fly in your face.
I think this is the worst year I've ever seen them.
They're horrible
here.
Probably because of the heat and the dry, I guess. And I've got someone coming to help me weed in the garden tomorrow. You can all be jealous now. Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Okay.
Rained at straight line winds that broke my trees again.
Well, I'd probably hate them even more. Hand-tied bundles.
So what else? Let's see. Oh, okay.
You gotta do what you gotta do. That's for sure.
When did I do that premiere? When did I do a premiere? It was an odd day. It wasn't our normal.
Last Saturday.
I done a premiere of our garden, and so everybody was able to chat while our video of our garden played. Did anybody like that? Let me know. Was that okay? Did you like that, or you'd rather not see a premiere? I just thought that way everybody could chat while we were watching it. And
yeah, it was last Saturday.
I haven't done very many premieres, but I just thought it was a way that we can like chat still and do a video, but still chat. I think it was Saturday. Anyway, I
Yeah, I'm
enjoy
pretty
it
sure it
because
was.
then I get to type and chat in the chat while the video's playing. I enjoy it, but I don't know how everybody else feels.
Yeah,
It was
actually, I
great.
have,
Premiere
Mr.
was
Willie.
great. Thank you. Thank you. That's good. I may do that every once in a
I
while
have.
just so that we can chat while the video's playing. You know, if I'm going to make a video and it's something that
Done it.
you can talk about while you're watching, I think it's a good idea.
When was it I done it? Last?
Be careful working in the heat. Yeah.
Yeah, last Thursday is whenever I done the
Cut hay
garden
with
because
a
I hold it, tilled it, and everything, and
Hi,
I
Jan.
done my piece, and my phone started going dead, so I couldn't finish it.
Yeah.
And that's what she's talking about. She
Yeah.
ended up finishing it up on, I think, that Saturday, and
Evening is the best time for
then you ended up
chores.
putting it out there.
I've been doing a lot first thing in the morning, early in the morning before it gets too hot. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been checking the garden. I check every day on my squash and stuff for bugs because I'm trying to
Hey,
not
Jesus,
let them
Lord.
get started. So every day I go check for squash bugs and things and just check everything out, see if tomatoes need tying up or anything, and water. So yeah, I like to do my chores early in the morning.
Bud, premiere was good. I was running around shirtless at the beginning. It's always
like
going
all
to
the
be good
videos
like
y'all
that.
put on YouTube. Thank you, Linda. Hey, Jesus is Lord. Did I miss somebody? No. Okay.
Yeah, Jan come in.
I said hi to Jan. Jan and the boss. 24 watching and 6 likes. Come on, y'all. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Gina. No.
No, she don't.
No water.
Nope.
Squash bugs have moved in here too.
She gives me some mud every now and then and says, if you want water, just squeeze it out in your hand and get it.
I haven't had any squash bugs on my squash. But
she does,
so I've been watching them, but they're up in buckets up off the ground, and I've been watching them carefully. But I do have some winter squash. It's called delica squash. That I need to tell about that. I have some delica squash. Yeah. It's a winter squash that's real sweet. I've never grown it before, and I found 3. Like one day that I didn't look because I had to work, and the next morning I went and looked and had 3 grown squash bugs on them. So I killed them.
You got to look
and I've been looking.
Day.
Yep, I've been looking and killing anything.
You got to get out there.
I killed a squash bug on my birdhouse gourd. Oh no, I have birdhouse gourd planted. I had to watch that. Showed 26 watching and 20 likes. But anyway, let me tell y'all about this delica squash. I have had those seeds in my seed box since the first Deep South gathering. The Deep South gathering that we went to like 4 years ago. Papa Truck had these, it was a seed swap. And Papa Truck had brought these seeds, and
gave me the finger.
And I didn't know what they were. It said delica squash, and I had in my head that it was yellow squash for some reason. But Lee reminded me we looked it up, and it wasn't. So that's probably why I didn't plant them. But I got them out and decided to go ahead and plant them, and they're doing great. I mean, great. And they are at least 4 years old because Papa Truck had brought them to the seed swap at Deep South 4 years ago. So,
you're gonna tell Jan,
whoa,
hello, sweetheart, but you're saying that
delicata, something like that. Yeah, I don't know how to say it right. I don't say nothing right. Cucumber beetles have arrived too. The bummer is that I didn't go out when it was hot. I need to replant my
Thanks a lot, bub.
picking cucumbers. The alpha cucumbers have mature dill and no cucumber beetles. Cucumber beetles. Wonder if that's those little red things, little red bugs.
I don't know.
If you grow, hey
I've seen 'em
Julia,
on cucumbers
if you grow
before.
nasturtiums with your squash, you will have many flowers, and the nasturtiums are yummy too. I have nasturtiums planted all in my herb gardens, and my herb gardens have vegetables in them too. I call them herb gardens, but they have vegetables too. And I planted nasturtiums, marigolds, and basil all through them. And so far, so good. I mean, so far, I haven't seen any kind of bugs in them. Dill supposedly
Cucumber beetles
disguises
are the yellow ones.
Oh, okay. I didn't see those. I saw some little red ones on mine, but they weren't eating them. They weren't bothering them. But there was some
No,
little bitty
and
red
I've seen them on
bugs on
our
some of my cucumbers.
before, and I've
But
never
they
seen
didn't
them
bother them.
doing any problems.
They
So
weren't
I ain't
hurting
never
them.
messed with them.
So I don't know.
I don't know. There may be
Dill
some kind of little
supposedly
beneficial.
disguises the scent of the
I don't know.
cucumbers, and cucumber beetles can't find them. I'm convinced. That's awesome. That's awesome. And that's a good combo too. You're dill and your cucumbers. I also found my first two Japanese beetles doing the deed. They're no longer with us. Hey, Susan. Susan at Urban Bucket. I believe that's who
Hey,
just
David.
sent me a picture of her grandson. I didn't get to look at it. It dinged my phone, and I looked and saw it was Susan. But
Kathy's feeling a little bit better.
Yeah, Kathy is sick. Y'all pray for Kathy.
I hope she's feeling a little better.
Crud that I had, and Patty G had, and different
I had,
ones.
and Johnny had.
Yeah. I got some of his seeds too. Bugs got them. I have a hard time growing squash here. Yeah. Basil really helps me keep hornworms away. Well, good. I've got basil planted all around my tomatoes for that reason. I didn't know if it really worked, but I've tried everything this year. I'm making sure this year I have done everything, prayed over my garden, and done everything. No Japanese beetles yet. That's what I done. Not going. Okay, I'm looking. All right.
I've been pruning all of them up in my garden.
The mothballs and waters and cups has worked now for 2 weeks. No deer or rabbits. That's good. Good deal. The heat is killing mine. Yeah, if I wasn't watering every morning, it would be. I have had to water good every morning, except this morning when it rained. Now, Wednesday morning, I didn't get to water because I had to work in Paducah and I didn't get to water. And so I walked by the garden and said a prayer and said, Lord, please take care of them. But, and it was fine. It done fine.
Hello, Diana.
Oh. Companion planting for me is more about attracting the pollinators for the bad bugs. Hey, Diana. That's what I thought. Dill and cukes, good combo. I just put a cucumber and some dill in salt water yesterday. A couple days, they'll be ready to start tasting. I have just I picked some yesterday. I picked 5 cucumbers, and just a while ago, we picked a bunch more. I've got enough to can, so I'm going to be canning. I can't can it tomorrow because we're going to see Holland and Lily. But so I guess I'll have to do it Sunday. I'll have to do it Sunday after church. So
y'all can go run around with the Amish in their buggies. Hey, at least that'd be cheap. No gas.
Aw. Susan at Urban Bucket said I could show her grandson's picture. This is her grandson that was just born recently, and they thought that he was going to have, I believe, heart problems, and then he didn't. Much prayer was said for him, and he's doing great. So let's see if I can. There you go. Oops. That is Susan's grandson. That cute.
They say he
So
looks pretty
cute.
healthy to me.
So cute. Okay, hey
Identify as
Ty.
Amish.
Ty is suffering allergies.
I was sitting there reading something.
Okay, getting over COVID. We are still exhausted. Yep. What was you reading? Let me.
Well, now I got to find it again.
Nothing is ready.
Appalachian Mercantile says she identifies as Amish. That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, he's cute.
I think we all need to.
He is cute.
With these gas prices.
Hey, Julie Cook. Straight from the throne of God. Here. Okay, I gotta see this other. I thought I saw. I watered the crap out of mine today, but my peppers still look poor. I bought our Japanese beetle traps today. They're coming. Yeah. And Sheila said something about COVID. And, I don't know. There was something going around that's throat. And my throat hurt so bad, all the way up to my ears, and headache and
probably
coughing.
Not. There's probably some kind of a loophole.
But a lot of people had
make sure that you would have to pay taxes.
A lot of people had like the same symptoms, but got diagnosed with different things. So I don't know. 8-month membership. I showed 8-month membership. I showed. Will that keep me from having to pay taxes? You read that. Gil said I identify as handsome. Petit Jean River Homestead. Hello. I hope I said it right that time. My beans are the only thing not thriving. Only one thriving are the green beans and garbanzos. Limas, pintos, and kidneys don't even germinate. Everyone here local is complaining about beans.
Nope, that's true, Mr. Willie.
Missed it in chat. I missed.
She's tried it several times.
I'm sorry, Ty.
Ain't never done it.
I think it's a new
been COVID. Successful.
Okay. Well, I cooked a good meal last night, though.
Yeah.
It was good, really good.
But I want to identify as being
kind of
a
surprised
millionaire.
Myself. It was so good.
I wonder if I identify
had to switch.
Yeah, if I identify as a millionaire,
and
people
buffering,
just
I'll lurk for a while.
Let me come in and say, "Well, I'm gonna come back and pay y'all
it's all the crap they're spraying in the sky. That's possible, Jan. Okay, good. All right, we're down. I'm
non-binary.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's see. Well, I have a picture. Let me show it. Last week, I was talking about.
That's what she means. She's non-binary. She's Fruit Loop.
Also identifies having a full head of hair, and you all see how that has changed things. I have had to replant my beans 3 times, almost every variety. Never had this much germination trouble. Wow. Yep. Power prayer.
Also identified that I had a shower before the live, and my hair is fixed real nice.
But there you go. Mama Z is going live Monday at noon and has news. I have been watching a lot of Mama Z's Instant Pot. I have had this Instant Pot for like 2 years now, and some of my kids got it for me for Christmas one year, and I haven't hardly used it. I just don't do well with it. So I decided I needed to use it some. So I've been watching Instant Pot videos, and Mama Z has a playlist of them.
Actually, it does happen every now and then, Mr. Willie. But it was a good meal that she actually cooked.
It was really good. It was pork roast with potatoes and fried okra and
you can't go wrong with fried okra.
green beans. And
I didn't see no green beans.
they're over there on the stove right now because I heated everything up. Anyway, onions. I had pork roast with potatoes and onions, and then fried okra. The green beans were from the night before, but I reheated them.
Okay, yeah, but that wasn't for last night.
No, but they're over there tonight.
Okay. We're talking about last night's meal.
Okay, well, anyway.
But you did have your easy make biscuits, so.
Oh, yeah, my biscuits. I had biscuits, homemade biscuits. If only I didn't work, I could watch more lives. Love my Instapot. No, it's jumping. Okay, hang on, Gil. There we go. I hit 2,500 and am having a giveaway on the 27th.
Oh, that's good. Cool. Congratulations.
Oh, Christy, same as me. Still haven't used my Instapot I got a couple of years ago for Christmas. Well, Mama Z has a whole bunch of videos. She has a playlist of videos on it. So, might want to check that out. Like I'm going to have to do. Oh, look, Jan wins every time. She thinks she does anyway. That's funny. Yep, Jan, you always win. Oh, me. So I was fixing to say, please don't use these pots. I see something bad happening.
I mean,
he didn't like
that air fryer.
Either one.
I don't. Oh no, I don't care nothing for it. I love my pot. Not that pot.
I got 2 orders for queen size Afghans. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yep. Okay, so real quick, last week I was talking about the usnea, old man's beard. I'm going to start calling it old man's beard because I have heard it called everything. I started looking because I used to call it usnea, and somebody corrected me and said it was usnea. Well, I started looking to see different ways to see how it was
crusty.
I have seen videos with it pronounced like 5 different ways. Some say usnea, some say usnea, some say usnea, some say usnea, and a couple of fellas say usnea. So I'm going to just call it old man's beard, but I wanted to show y'all what I was talking about. And I did get some. Joe
just have a stove, oven, or a grill. Preferably a grill all the time.
Yeah. Joe at my New Tennessee home sent me some. And then Buddy and Lippy sent us some after we talked about it last week. So, or week before last, whenever it was.
Yeah, it was week before last.
Okay, well, I'm going to show it so everybody knows what we're talking about if you don't know.
Because it was, it was last week.
So it's that hairy little part there that's growing off that limb that is called old man's beard. And it's also called, old man's beard is easier. Yes. And so I've always called it usnea, but I got corrected several different times. So when I went to look it up, people call it people say it different ways.
It ought to be called old man's mustache.
I think old man's beard's just easier to say, so we're just gonna call it that from now on. But anyway, I did make. I forgot how to get rid of this. There we go. I did start some tinctures with it. And I appreciate everybody sending I appreciate Buddy and Lippy and Joe sending some. And I'll be using that. What do you use it for? It is a great antibiotic. And it's good for a lot of things. I wrote that somewhere, some of the different things that it's good for. And it's a very strong, good antibiotic. So I'm going to probably mostly use it for that, but it's good for a lot of things.
Yeah, you need an old hairy man.
Not sure I need a hairy old man. So now I did also dry some and make a tea. You can use it in a tea. I did that for my crud when I had the crud. I just got it in, like I was pretty much over it by the time I got it. But I did go ahead and make some tea with it and drink that. And then you can make a tincture with it. You can use it different ways.
Yeah, Linda, I think depending on whereabouts you're from, they pronounce it a little different.
Here, I'll
I think
do
some
this.
people pronounce it sow and some people pronounce it so. I've heard it kind of both ways too, but normally it's sow, the way I hear it. Or every time that I normally hear it, it's usually pronounced sow.
I'm not going to read all that, but I'm just going to skip through it. Pain, fever, swelling, inflammation, kidney problems, cough, indigestion, certain types of infections, such as affecting the throat, respiratory, mouth, skin, urinary, skin wounds that won't heal easily, and possibly certain types of cancer. So there you go.
Wow.
I knew I had that somewhere.
That's the Pepto-Bismol of them all, ain't it?
So anyway, but I can't find it around here. It's driving me nuts. We both think we've seen it before.
I know I've seen it.
But when I've went and looked for it, I cannot find it. So, whoa.
Because you don't stay in the woods
I
enough.
recently heard a
And
man
I don't have
mention
time to
saw
stay in the
thistle,
woods
sow thistle, and he
anymore.
pronounced it sow thistle. Yeah, you read that.
Yeah. But yeah, I have heard a few people pronounce it so.
Bruise from abuse. Yep. Sounds like good medicine. Whatever you call sow thistle, don't step on it. Yeah. How dare you make the tincture? Hey, drops.
No,
also,
there's a different thistle
to look around
right there
and see if
that you don't want to step on.
Now I saw on that on the old man's beard, I saw Living Tradition Sarah at Living Traditions is an old video, but she had went out to find some, and hers was not up in the tree. It was on branches, like dead branches that had fell out of the tree. So all of it that she found was on the ground on dead tree branches. So that might be, I don't know that I've ever looked there, and that might be where I had seen it before. And now I'm looking up in the trees to find it. So I might need to quit doing that. And, I don't know. No place to forage here. Too many new warehouses. It is in humid, old growth woods in very clean environments. Humid, old growth woods in very clean environments.
So we would have to go to the bottoms.
Maybe that's where we've seen it. I don't know.
Very possible.
Okay, so let's see. The other thing is, I've heard everybody talking about, comfrey, and a lot of them make comfrey salve, and I hadn't. I've got a huge comfrey plant. I got my comfrey start from Granny B. Granny B gave me my first comfrey start, and now it's everywhere. So I've been having to cut it out and dig it out and everything. Everywhere. And but that's okay, because I have found out, and I kind of knew this, but I never tested it. But I found out that the comfrey salve is really good for joint pain. And so I used some. I made some that I had put some other stuff in also. It has comfrey and cayenne and
the sow thistle's
several
not prickly.
Things.
It's the milk thistle and
I really think it helps.
I think there's a couple other types of thistles. Them suckers, they will tear you up alive. I've got a couple up here in my wildflower bed. I'm gonna let them grow because they're pretty. They look like Christmas trees. They're about 6 foot tall right now. But I collect the heads on them also because they get big, thick fluffiness in it.
We have lots of goldenrod too, and all of that. Oh, the warehouses. That's what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Oh, let's see what's next. I have on my list to do. Here's my to-do list. You see, I marked out most of it. I got most of it done, but I was supposed to make soap. I've got to make more jewelweed soap, and I didn't get to it.
It's everywhere around here, goldenrod.
14 or will help heal strained sprains and broken bones. Yeah. It is, I don't remember. I believe it is I don't remember. I believe it's the balking, but I don't remember. I don't remember.
Well, Linda, from what I've understood and what I've researched, sow thistle
Goldenrod's everywhere here
is
too.
the one that people mistake for the wild lettuce.
I have
it
heard
ain't got no
those.
prickles, but the milk thistle does.
Sow thistle for my 70 years I could Yeah. Be careful with Comfrey salve. If your wound has infection in it, it will get
very prickly,
healed in. I'm using it for joint pain. So yeah, but I understand what you're saying. Cynthia said, "Be careful with Comfrey salve.
Well,
if your wound has infection in it, it will get healed in." Well, I made some up.
We didn't
It's got a few other things in it too, but I made some up. I made several little jars like this.
I mean, I could be wrong.
I took my mom one.
Linda, but
I've looked everywhere on our property for jewelweed. Don't think we have it.
Oh, hey, Brother Donnie. Called.
And Jennifer.
Yes, they do. Everywhere. They definitely hurt bad.
That is very odd, Brother Donnie, because usually anywhere we have found poison ivy, we've found jewelweed. But you're way further south, so I can't say, but
I was gonna say once, well,
whatever they are, they hurt. I keep forgetting I have the wild lettuce tincture. I keep forgetting I have the wild lettuce tincture in the fridge. I wish we had some. We're out. We've got to make some. If it makes seeds, it's officinalis. Balking divides by roots. It's balking. It's balking because it's got deep roots that just come up everywhere. It's got deep roots, and everywhere there's a piece of root, that stuff comes up.
Well, for years, Linda, I didn't even know there was even one that was called sow thistle. I just called it all thistle.
Well,
whenever it looked bad and wicked and you poked yourself with it and you knew it was thistle, that was it.
I rammed a tomato trellis into my leg and blood was gushing out last week. Squished some yarrow and rubbed it in. Yep. Yeah, I've got a nice yarrow out there going too. Apparently that's what we call it local. I use clay to extract the infection, then apply Comfrey. I haven't used Comfrey a whole lot. I knew about it and had heard about it, and Granny B sent me some, but I hadn't used it a whole lot.
I like it to a point, Linda.
That's what I've always heard too. Wondered if seeds could be bought somewhere. Well,
for the
jewelweed, yeah, the
jewelweed?
seeds spit out everywhere. We
Yeah,
can try to save you some seeds.
Well, yeah, because
They're kind of like touch me nots. If you touch it, the seeds just
I'm supposed to be
out.
saving Buddy some to send him.
I have jewelweed tincture and ice
they can't
cubes.
find
You
none
done a
down
video.
there either.
Jen done a video on that.
I don't know.
I
mean, it.
To-do list is hit President Lee when he wakes up until he falls asleep and repeat the cycle.
I mean, it might be one of them plants where you can grow it from seed down south, but it might be the type of plant that seed has to go through that winter month or them winter months and actually get cold.
Call local tribes.
For them to sprout back up. I don't know.
We don't. I don't think. I mean, we don't have any local tribes here.
What?
Wait. You missed my comment. Call local tribes. They can tell you medical plants and where to find them. Well, we know a lot of them just from our parents. Like my dad done all that. And so I learned a lot of it from my dad. And he learned some from his dad. And together we know a lot of them from our parents and grandparents.
A lot of things I learned from Granny, though.
Yeah, I said grandparents. Yeah. Didn't I just say grandparents?
Yeah, I guess.
I did.
I don't know.
Have tons of plantain too. Yeah, yeah. Try to stick with the balking. Yeah, that's what I have. It's going everywhere. I was watching recently, what made me really get on the Comfrey again is because I was watching Murag Gamble. I think she's in England. Murag Gamble. I think she's in England and she does a lot of permaculture and all. And she has some really good videos on some of the herbs and stuff. And I watched one of her doing the Comfrey and just showing it all the way, planting it and how easy it divides and which I knew because I'd done had little pieces of root take off. And but she was talking about it, and she even done a Comfrey tea where she put some of the Comfrey up in her
hey, Patty.
A garbage can. She broke Comfrey up in it and filled it up with water and then used that to water her garden. And she also took Comfrey. She said she plants Comfrey around all of her fruit trees. And telling all about Comfrey. It kind of got me on a Comfrey kick again. So good night, Ty. If anyone wants to send me some Comfrey, I would love some. Well, I can try to do that. I think I know I have your address. I will do that. Let me write that down. Mama Z and Christy. Christy, I don't have your address. If you email me your address, I will send a piece and I will put it in, I guess I can take a piece of root and put it in a moist paper towel and put it in a bag and mail it.
You could throw it in a cooler full of ice water in the damn thing.
Yeah, it'll come up. Yeah, you're right. It'll come up no matter what I do to it. But anyway, I'll do that to it and see if you can. But email me your address and I'll write this down. I've got tons of it. So I can't remember how Granny B sent me mine, but we swapped something. We traded. I sent her something and she sent me Comfrey. Mine's even flowering right now. I might get you some seeds. Yeah, mine's not flowering. It had just started to flower and I chopped it all down and I learned a lot from my granny. Wish I had, yeah. Hey, Patty.
Well, I wish I'd asked her more questions.
Yeah. My dad
didn't.
too. I wish I'd have paid more attention to a lot of things my
Mhm.
dad done. He was very, very wise and done all the things, all the things. Nobody in my family foraged, but I think it's awesome how God gives us medicine in a lowly weed. Yep, yep.
Mhm.
We have tons of mullein around here. We do too.
Yeah. I need to get some.
The Bible names off so many herbs. Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe better after I get moved. Yeah, pray for Christy. Christy's trying to get moved, and it's hard. It's hard just to live right now with prices the way they are, and she's trying to move and everything. And so y'all say a prayer for Christy. She's had some problems and some troubles and trying to get moved. Do you know anywhere that sells comfrey? No, but if you send me your address, I will send you a piece. And this is the
Or two.
root one. Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I'll send you how many you want.
4.
But you don't want very many because it multiplies fast. That
'Cause
was
in about 2
Brother
years,
Donnie.
you'll be cussing Teresa.
Email me your address and say, remind me. Email me your address and say, send me some comfrey, and I'll be happy to do it. Brother Donnie and Jennifer. Anybody else? Wish I would have asked more questions.
Wish
Yeah.
there was a use for ironweed. Laugh out loud. There is.
We have ironweed too,
Mhm.
and
Yeah, it's got
it's
medicinal
got
uses.
some medicinal uses, but none that I mean, we've got it growing out here wild, and if I ever needed
I
it,
basically
would.
just let it grow because I love the
It's pretty,
pretty purple
but
flowers that it grows.
it's more female issues, I believe, and
I could identify female.
I wish I had talked to Granddad more about herbs. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if we're talking about the same thing, I know I looked at this up and it was ironweed. I done a
Mhm.
video on it. And the things I looked up that it was good for were like birthing
birthing
and menstrual
menstrual
type things. And
cramps,
I just
and
kind of was like,
it
don't need none of that.
because it done something with blood or
I had a
something.
badly
and
broken leg
different
years
things.
ago. I cut off the cast after 3 weeks, covered it with comfrey poultice for 3 days, and the color and swelling was gone in 2 days and healed great. Yep. I've heard that. I know Heidi at Rain Country talks about when she had a broken foot or broken
We'll
toe
miss
or
that
something
right
and
there.
used it. What? Where?
Well,
Oh,
it's
Nancy.
killing me out in my garden.
Y'all be sure. I know I have Mama Z's address, but the rest of y'all I
If it's
don't.
starting to come up thick in there, yeah, it can definitely do that.
So email me your address. My email is in description of all of our videos. It's probably in the description of this too.
What in the world did I say it was funny?
What?
I don't know. Gil said laugh out loud.
I don't know.
President Holmes said laugh out loud. I don't know what I said that was funny.
Christy Betts' place she is moving to is beautiful.
Evidently I said something funny. Thank you. Good night.
You're always funny. It don't matter. You just look funny.
I don't look funny.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yeah, you do.
No. I identify as
Handsome. Like Gil.
Yeah. No, Gil identifies as having a head full of hair.
First, he said he identified it as handsome.
Oh.
Before that.
A handsome man with a head
okay.
full of hair then.
I'm happy for you, Christy. Yeah.
Wouldn't know what to do with it.
I had it. Talking about Comfrey.
He said he identified. Oh yeah, I did say that.
Identify as
female.
Mind.
Yeah, for the say I already forgot
That's
what
why
I said.
I have a herbal medicine book tells you how to use herbs. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So
I say
speaking
stuff
of
before I even think about it, and then I
that,
don't remember what I
are
said half the time.
we will have been on YouTube.
We
We
spit it out.
we will have been on YouTube 5 years in August. In August will be 5 years that we have done YouTube videos, and we're real close to 4,000. So I'm hoping that we can hit that 4,000 before August.
Yeah, I could identify
and
as 30
doesn't matter
all day
either
long, but
way.
I'm still gonna feel like 70 probably.
Either way,
Hello, Shane.
in August, when our 5 years,
Hello,
we're going to do a big giveaway. The first Friday night in August, we're going to do a big giveaway. We're hoping to have that 4,000 by then. So if you're not subscribed, I'm sure everybody on here is, but if you're not, please do. And if you have a second channel that you're not subscribed with, go ahead and do that so we can get that 4,000.
We got some crazy things to go through before then.
And
we got 4th of July that we're going to be playing with mini bombs and stuff. Who knows what's going to happen?
Oh, let's see. I'm to look for one. Strong Enough to Bing came in again. Hello there.
How to garden.
Oh, yeah, I missed Glenn. Hey, Glenn. So, yeah, 5 years in August. We're going to do a big giveaway. It's going to be fun. We got some fun stuff planned already for it. We've already been planning. And we've got some fun stuff planned for that night. And going to do some big giveaways.
It's going to be a good night.
And I'm going to do,
I'm hoping,
for that, I don't know if I'll do it that night. I'm not sure about this part yet. I don't know if I'll do it that same night or maybe close the live down and open another live, or I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm going to do a members only giveaway for that too. Mentioned y'all in my live tonight. I hope that helps a little. Oh, thank you, Josh. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. I was watching somebody else and saw that you had a pop-up live, and before I even got over there, it was gone. I hit 3 years yesterday and forgot to do anything. Well, you're fixing to do your 2,500 subscribers, so you're right at the same thing, same time.
5 years ain't no accomplishment, really.
5 years.
Because in October, it's going to be 26 for us.
26-year anniversary in October.
Yeah. But that's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
For her beating on me that many years.
Accomplishment for me putting up with you that many years. Hey, Lee, did you all get any storm damage? We had 2 trees get knocked down beside, clean up, one on the new back pasture fence, and now the power just came on. No, we didn't get, we got some rain, a little bit of rain, but
now Holland,
Holland
texted and said they had it blow through, and they had a tree come down and a bunch of limbs down, and then they was underneath a flash flood watch or warning. So
poor Lee. Tommy and I made it to 50 years last November.
Wow.
Bless your heart.
Congratulations.
Going to be like gold if the grid and internet goes down for good. I'm at about 2 years. I don't know how to do lives.
Well,
it's
congratulations
easy.
You too, Sheila.
Sheila, where you at?
Right there. Sheila Scott.
Oh, I was reading the one right above. I was like, that's not Sheila. 33 years on the 30th of this month. Married 34 years in September. You mean when they go down? Honey Hollow, hello there. Just got in from doing evening chores. There's
Yeah,
Shelley. Hey,
Shelley, that's always fun.
Miss Shaw, I was introduced our second set of chickens to the first
Because
set.
it's going to take them.
Yeah.
Going to take them at least a week or so.
Yeah, they
for
always
them
peck at
to,
each other, and
they going to peck because they got to get that pecking order in line. That's for sure. And one will always get pecked more than the other one, and you'll feel sorry for it.
Me
like
too,
she
Christy.
does.
Yeah, it drives me nuts. Anyway. Okay, let's see. What else we got? We only got a few minutes left.
Yep.
So, did I miss anything? I think I got everything. Prayers for everybody that's been sick.
Yeah.
Kathy at Living Miracle Homestead is really sick with this thing that's been going around with everybody. Don't know what it is because everybody's been told something different. And everybody I know had the same symptoms, but has been told a different diagnosis. So we don't know for sure what it is, but Kathy started getting it, I think a little bit yesterday, and then this morning she's pretty sick. So everybody with this crud, say a prayer for them. And my smallest chicken is the head chicken in my flock.
Probably need to pray
I've been dealing with that for a while. Yeah.
Probably need to pray
They
for
shut
my.
our power off Tuesday and Wednesday on purpose to help the grid. Yeah, Nancy. I'm hearing a lot of that, and they're talking about doing it here if we don't keep our air at 75 or not use air, then we might have to do that some.
But pray for a couple of my cousins.
Yeah.
Scott and Stevie, my dad's brother, which is their dad, he passed away, and they're going to have to bury him on Father's Day. So that's going to be
on Father's Day.
Yeah, that's going to be
funeral. So yeah,
probably even harder.
Yeah.
Knowing that it's Father's Day.
There's been a bad cold going around out in Oregon. Yeah. It's a bad one. And my throat was so raw. I thought I had strep throat, and it was raw all the way up to my ears and made my ears hurt. And then headaches and all
you
of
was
that.
sitting there and you was practicing choking on your own self, how you was going to choke me out. Mr. Willie will tell you what it was.
I think I have a stress fracture in my foot. Staying off it is easier said than done. Yep. Christy, I still have pain from a stress fracture I've had for like 3 years. A stress fracture is worse than a break, because a break they can put a cast on and heal it up, and a stress fracture just, I don't know, don't seem to heal.
And then you wonder what's wrong with me.
But I'm gonna use the Comfrey. I'm gonna try the Comfrey on it.
You give me stress fractures every day. That's why I'm so fractured.
Whatever.
Because you stress me out all the time.
Every day.
I'm
Yeah, they are full of
fractured,
it, but I remember in my teens, Virginia, the power company doing it. Yeah. My dad died on Father's Day the year after I got married. Oh. When we had a chicken that started to get picked on, bad enough to draw blood, Mama smeared tar on the raw spots. The others didn't like picking the tar.
Yeah, when my dad died, we had to. There was 2 days we could do it. It was either the day before.
We did, Patty. We did. Have
or no, thing. It was the day of my little brother's birthday or the day after. Yeah. So
have to go get the chickens up and water the garden. Not Gina. Yeah, we fixing to get off here. I thought I saw. Well, and then I guess it flew on by. Lippy or Buddy. Lippy, was it Lippy that came in there?
Lippy
I miss Lippy.
Yeah, hey, Lippy. I was going to say something to her, and
we just kept talking. I was too,
and then kept talking.
Well, you did too. We both kept
because
talking.
You was stress fracturing me.
Oh,
that's why.
Yes, using the Comfrey. Yes, yeah. See, when I watched Morrig Gamble, and she was talking about that. And I knew Heidi at Rain Country had done that too, but I had forgotten about it. And I was watching this Morag Gamble. I'm probably saying her name wrong. She has a really good channel for years. She's had a good channel and a lot of good information. But anyway, she was talking about Comfrey, and yep, that's what I thought. I'm gonna try that on this old stress fracture. I have enough off-grid solar to run a couple of AC window units in my fridge and freezer. That's good. My dad passed in 1994. Still miss him. Yep, I still miss my dad. We were close. We used to sit at the kitchen table and drink coffee and eat biscuits and molasses and talk about his old war stories. I got to run before another cloudburst hits.
Very true, Christy.
Okay, night, Patty. Yeah, we're fixing to have to get off here. Stress fractures are affecting a lot of brain. Our Starlink should be here on Tuesday, and we are so excited to get internet. That's awesome.
Well, thank you, Stephen.
Same to you. Same to y'all.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day to all of you dads.
Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out
Don't
there.
forget to email me if
Whether
you want
they're
some of this comfort.
biologically yours or not. Happy Father's Day.
And Mama Z, I will send you yours. I have your address, so I'll get some and go ahead and get yours out. And everybody else, email me, and I will get it out as soon as I can. Two family lost everything in their 2 freezers and icebox. Yes, because power was down. Yeah, I saw that. One of my oldest clients just north of me has Starlink, and she loves it. What was the name of that channel? Sorry. Morag. It's Morag. Morag. That's her name. This is her name. Morag Gamble. It's Morag. Gamble, Gamble, Morag Gamble. She's really got a good channel. She talks about permaculture and herbs and different stuff. She tickles me when she gets out there gardening barefoot. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I like gardening barefoot.
She will dig with the shovel barefoot. I'm like, oh, that would hurt me. But she's got a lot of good information on permaculture and herbs and things. And I've been watching her for years, 5 years, I guess.
Gotta walk around barefoot like I do outside.
AEP is supposed to be going to compensate people to an extent. Huh. Another reason to have a solar generator. Have a generator just for my fridge and freezer. Losing power was what got me to start pressure canning. We have a fly. I don't like being barefoot in the South. Too many fire ants, I'm sure. Ooh, I garden barefoot too.
I like running around barefoot outside.
I used to. I just can't anymore. I used to, but
get out there and you mess around
anymore.
And step on a piece of sharp plastic.
Yeah, you just did that the other day. My brother, who is a banker, like Hope, says it's going to get much worse. Yeah, I'm sure. Yes.
It hurt bad.
They have a Bluetti. I probably said that wrong. Solar generator. And they have videos on that. They have a video or 2 on that, showing that. Several videos on that. So
it's a bloody solar generator. You got to pronounce it right. It's bloody.
It ain't bloody.
It's a bloody solar generator.
Oh.
You don't take care of all the freezers and
around the cabin. I'm barefoot around the barn. Whoa! It jumped on me. It's boots. We don't get too many ants. They
travel up through bare feet.
Oh,
hookworms.
Oh,
I read that wrong.
I said it right. Bluetti solar generator, and they have some videos.
I said it right. Bloody.
Stop. She said. Teresa said it right.
Oh.
Let me pop that up there for you.
Quit. I want to be right for a change.
I usually say things wrong, so I'm glad I finally said something right.
I think you're bloody wrong.
Anyway, so don't forget, let me know. Email me
Hello,
your address if
12
you wanted
Stones
Comfrey.
Ranch.
12 Stones
Yeah.
Ranch. Hello and good evening, and we're getting off here.
Yeah,
It's time for us to get off here.
Yeah, it's actually we're overtime.
We're a little bit over, so we're gonna have to get off here. But we appreciate you stopping in.
Yes, definitely.
Come back next time at 7 o'clock. Yep, 7. We will be here. And I'm gonna say it one more time in case somebody wasn't in here. We will be 5 years on YouTube in August. So the first Friday night in August, we're gonna do a big fun giveaway. It's gonna be fun. And it's gonna be a good giveaway.
Happy.
So be sure you're here for that. Yep. See you next week. All right, we're gonna go.
All right. Well, you too, 12 Stones.
All right. Thank you for being here.
12 Stones.